Drascaidianism is not a trend. It is a psychological rebellion, a spiritual standstill, and a cold awakening in a world hypnotized by systems, labels, and illusions. Founded by me in March 7th, 2025. It began as a reflection of his own journey through struggle, awakening, and creative rebellion. But as it grew, it naturally split into branches, each one carrying a different form of the same essence. These branches are not divisions. They are expressions. Together, they form a whole movement that speaks to different parts of the human experience. 1. Standard Drascaidianism. The mind breaks first, then the system follows. Origin. The first form. Born out of frustration with social conformity, fake identities, and the illusion of free will. I created it as a code of self-awareness, raw truth, and spiritual rebellion. Core ideas. Simulation theory, philosophical rebellion, and system exposure. Breaking mental programming and reclaiming one's own frequency. Combines logic, cold observation, and inner spirituality. No need for flashy clothes or subcultural identity. It's mental first, metaphysical second. Purpose. To wake people up from the dream they're living in and to guide them toward inner truth, unchained thought, and loyal rebellion. This is the ideological root of everything. 2. RGS revival of the greaser subculture. Leather, loyalty, and rebellion in a world gone soft. Origin. Inspired by the greasers of the 1950s, but not as a costume. RGS uses greaser culture as a symbol of rebellion, brotherhood, and raw energy. It was forged in East El Paso, where I first planted the banner of resistance and honor. Core ideas. Loyalty over popularity, brotherhood over clout, funk, metal, and ambient rebellion through music. Leather jackets, alley fights, and silence in the noise. Greaser style with Drascaidian soul. Purpose. RGS is for those who want a lifestyle and a look. It gives form to the spirit. It's for fighters, for outsiders, for the ones who don't run with the pack. It brings identity and ritual to the philosophy. 3. Omni Drascaidianism. No spirit, no ego, just the truth, brutal and bare. Origin. This branch emerged from the influence of creators with similar philosophies to Drascaidianism and the need for something colder, darker, and more stripped down. It's not about style or even spiritual symbols. It's about truth in its purest, most painful form. Core ideas. No lies, no hope, just facts and awareness. Silence, solitude, observation. No emotional sugarcoating, only real, raw vision. Rejects ego and identity as illusions. Purpose. To strip everything away until only the raw soul remains. For loners, thinkers, and those willing to suffer for understanding. Omni Drascaidianism is the spiritual nihilism of the movement, a necessary shadow. 4. Conservative Drascaidianism. Freedom without lies, order with depth. Origin. Formed when I observed that other people shared similar energy, but lacked deeper meaning. Some were conservative and libertarian, but missing the symbolism, the soul, and the structure that Drascaidianism provides. Core ideas. Anti-globalism, personal liberty, tradition over trends. Rebellion against moral decay, system control, and identity destruction. Truth through logic and individual sovereignty. Still tied to Drascaidian principles, but with political and ethical emphasis. Purpose. To reach and inspire a different kind of rebel, those who fight for freedom, heritage, and realism in a corrupt world. This branch bridges philosophy with cultural conservatism, offering an alternative path for those who resonate more with liberty than subculture. Conclusion, the whole machine. These 4 branches are like limbs of a single creature. Standard is the brain. RGS is the heart and fists. Omni is the soul's shadow. Conservative is the spine that holds it upright in a collapsing world. Drascaidianism is not one thing. It is a weapon, a path, and a mirror. And every branch, every follower, every post and flyer is one more crack in the false world around us.